Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz. Thank you for stopping by. I have a huge Temu yarn haul for you today. There's a lot here. It's a little compacted, but there's a good amount of yarn here. I've just been on a yarn kick lately, and they've had some really nice stuff that I wanted to look at. And so I'm going to show you what I got and tell you if I'm happy with it or not, if it's worth it or not. I cannot tell you the prices. Number one, prices on Temu change all the time. But none of them are more than, say, $15 or $20. None. None of the ones I've bought. Some of them I did get for free because they do those free giveaway things for me. But generally, they're around between $10 and maybe $12 for a packet. And that's actually a really good deal. You know, when you buy yarn, you know. All right, so I have like different kinds here. So let's see. Let's start with that one. Let's right on top. Why not? We'll move it out of the way as we go. So this yarn, I already have some of this, but in a different color. Okay, I've not used this. Matter of fact, I have 2 packets of it. And I'm missing a pack. I don't know where it went. But this is a really pretty yarn. And it is very delicate. But it's nice to make like very light sweaters, a light shawl, a light hat, even like gloves, you know, just something for like spring, even fall, you know. Not for the summer, because, you know, you don't really want to wear this in the summer. I forget what the fiber is. Let's say, okay, 40% acrylic and 60% mohair, okay? I'm not even sure what mohair is. I don't know. But look at that. Is it not pretty? It's so soft. Now, let's see. I'm just going to look. That's how thin it is. So this is definitely lace weight yarn. You can crochet with it. You can use it. You can double it up if you wanted to. One thing about this yarn, because it's fuzzy, is especially crocheting. I don't know about knitting as much. It would make a great like knit hat or knit sweater for sure. Is once you crochet with it, because it's got this fuzzy stuff, it will stick to itself. And when you try to undo it, like if you make a mistake, you have to go very slow to undo it. Some people just try to rip it out, like they call it frogging. You go rip it back, you know, rip it, get it, rip it. But you can't do that. With yarn like this, the trick is to actually go slow as you are undoing the stitches. And generally, occasionally you'll get one that's stuck and you can yank that a little bit. But if you yank a lot, you'll wind up with tangles and you'll have to cut it. You won't be able to take it apart. But this is really beautiful. Oh, wow. And it's, oops, I just whacked the camera, sorry. It is super soft, like I'm rubbing it on my face. It's super soft. Like under your chin. And on your neck is how you can tell this stuff is like kind of like nice and soft, and it is. It's just beautiful. So I like this one. I need to find that other one. I got 2 of the other one, but I only know where one is. I can't imagine I would have stuck it anywhere weird, but clearly I did. All right, so that's that one. Let me put it back here. These are the same kind of yarn. They came from different sellers, though, even though they're the same kind of yarn. I already have some of this. I'm not sure if I have it in this color. I have it in different colors. I think I have one of these in this color. Let me look. Oh, I must have brought it. Yeah, I brought it into my yarn stash. Okay. This is hand-dyed wool, it says. Merino wool. I'm just trying to see if this color is Daisy Violet. Every store that has these has a different name. But 52% wool, 10% cashmere, and 38% polyester. This one says it's 90% wool and 10% nylon. Are they really? I don't know. This one is 95% merino wool, 5% nylon. I mean, is there a difference? I don't think so. It just depends who sells it. So sometimes you got to be careful because you don't know exactly what you're getting. So you can't trust it, you know? I mean, these look like they were done at the same exact... Look at the colors. Same exact place. So I'm guessing there is a little bit of merino wool in here, a little bit of nylon. But I can't tell you if it's 95% one and 10%, or 5% of one, 95%, 90% and 10%, or 90% and 95% and 5%. Sorry about that. I know it's confusing. All right, so this yarn is really nice. It is really nice. Now, it's not as soft as that other one. It is a little bit rough, but this is perfect for hats. I mean, this is like size 2 at the most weight. You can double these up, but you can still use, like, say, a G hook if you're crocheting, and just make something a little thinner, you know. It's just so pretty. I just love this yarn. Let's see. If I take this off, I can show you guys. If you pull this off, you can see the colorway a little bit better. See how it's been dyed? Like, they put it in different sections. So it'll be variegated when I work with it, which I enjoy working with variegated yarn. This one has a little bit of thing here, so I would probably either pull that off. Yeah, see, I'm going to pull that off instead of cutting it. Sometimes you can just pull off the little extra bits that's in yarn. Other times you can't. You just have to cut it off, you know. Let's see if it'll let me do it, because this is a piece that's like twisted in here. And sometimes you can do it because this is just like an extra piece. And sometimes as you're crocheting or knitting or whatever, you can just kind of like twist it around. Sorry about Howie. All right, so I'm not going to do anything with this because I think oh, some of it is coming off. Okay. I think when I go to use this, I'm just going to work it in. But look at that. That's, once you crochet that in, you can't even see it. All right, so that's trash. And put it back here. All right, so yeah. So this is, the colorway is pretty. Look at that. That's pretty. It's very springy. This would make a fun spring top, you know. Let's see. I think it would make a really fun spring top. I see a little bit more. Okay. It just curls in on itself. It's not perfect. It's not the same way they did it, but it's good enough for me. Alrighty, so I do like this yarn, though. I'm not going to lie. Honestly, the quality is just as good as if you go to any of the stores around here. It smells great. I love to smell yarn. I'm a sniffer. Like, I love yarn, to smell yarn. I go to the store and I'll smell my onions and potatoes, because I'm going to tell you a secret if you guys don't do that. I used to occasionally bring home like a rotten potato or a rotten onion in a bag, and oh my, that's the worst smell. So now I always smell them. Because you can smell it, you know? And so I always smell my potatoes and I smell my onions. My sister used to be like, why do you do that? And I explained to her, she does it now too. You know, it saves you some hassle, okay? So this one, and this one is, okay, this one is supposed to be, what did I say it was? Wool, cashmere, and polyester. Let me see if this one feels any different. I mean, as far as a type of yarn, it's very similar. I'm guessing it's very, let me see. I'm going to guess it's probably, I mean, honestly, it feels the same to me. It feels the same to me. I don't really feel a difference. So I don't know if they're labeling it correctly, if it just feels the same to me. It looks the same. I don't know. This one, same thing. Let's open this one up. It feels the same. I cannot feel a difference in this one or this one. Yeah, I would use them together. I would literally use them together. So, I'm going to guess they're probably all the same, just with different fiber content labeled, which, honestly, that is kind of a problem, because some people are looking for specific fibers. But it is Temu. You kind of gotta kind of expect that it's gonna be a little weird, you know? Or they could be completely right and I'm just feeling that they're the same. I can't tell you 100%. I don't know. Hold on a second here. Yeah, no. I was looking to see if on that thing it said something specific, but it didn't. Okay, so let's go with this one. This is supposed to be silk. This wound up at my neighbor's yesterday. This is bamboo fiber. So 80% silk and 20% bamboo fiber. This is so pretty. I just ordered another one in this pink. This is peach. I ordered it in pink. I know I said that wonky, but that's not what I meant. So let's see. Ooh, this is super soft. Now this is more like a cotton yarn. You know, bamboo is different, but wow, that's nice and soft. This is perfect for anything springy or summery. Is there enough here to make a top, say, for me? Probably not. Probably not. But there's definitely enough to, say, make a baby dress, you know, like a springy top for my granddaughter or a springy dress for her. So yeah, there's definitely enough of that, you know, or make something, I don't know, small, like a little hat or something. So that's pretty. Yeah, I like this one a lot. And it's nice and soft. I like the other ones too, don't get me wrong. That one's just softer because it's a different kind of material. Now these guys here, these are the same company. Hold on one second. All right, so these are the same company. I thought these were going to be bigger. All right, these are tiny skeins. I mean, does it even say how many? How many yards or anything are in here? I don't remember. I mean, this is just like regular acrylic yarn, I'm thinking. Style 6. Is it acrylic? I'm guessing it's acrylic, even though it's not telling me, or I'm missing it. All right, let's open it up. I thought these were going to be bigger, like double the amount. So to me, they may not be worth it, depending on what I paid. But boy, are they soft. Wow, that's super soft yarn. I love this. Okay, this has to be acrylic. I can't imagine it being anything but acrylic. But look at that. That is super soft. Yeah, I do like the yarn. I would need it in bigger things. Now this one came in a variety pack, so you can do like stripes or something, you know, or I could do stripes or something. I probably would. Or even like little granny squares or something if you weren't into that. I'm really not into it. I'll do them if I have to, but they're not my thing. This is the same thing, but in red. Super soft. Super pretty. That's a beautiful red. But there's nothing saying what it is. Does this say? Yeah, this is definitely the same company. That's, yeah, same company. But it's acrylic. I know it's acrylic, but there's nothing saying that it's acrylic. So that's an issue too, you know? They should label this stuff. I'm not even sure it said it on the thing. Oh, this is pretty. Okay. These are nice. All right. Let's see what we got in these guys. Because I have no idea. I mean, I've ordered more of certain yarns only because I like to have extra in case I make something. Because, you know, once these are gone, they're gone. It's not like I'll be able to find them on eBay or anything, you know, by the color, because these have no real name to them, no brand name, nothing. That's the only, or that's the biggest problem with ordering stuff like this, is you don't know what the brand is. So if you're making something, like I'm notorious for making something, and the item I'm working on runs out, like I run out of the yarn, and I have to try to go find it. And most of the time you can find it, you know, somebody has something in their stash. Something like this, you really got to do the math to see if you have enough. There's a way to do it. I'm not even sure how to do it myself, but there is. All right, so this is more of that other yarn. That same yarn. So this one is wool 52, cashmere 10, polyester 38. Well, hold on a second here. So wool and nylon is this one. Well, look at these. These look exactly the same. There is literally no difference. This is the same company as this one. And this one says wool 52, cashmere 10, polyester 10. Did I see that on that one? I did. Okay. So this one clearly is the same company. Merino wool, it says. But this is exactly the same thing. I have no doubt in my mind that this is all the same thing. What the fiber content is, I don't know. I have no idea. Sorry about Howie. All right, so that's all the same. I bet you this is something similar. Oh no, this is different. I have one of these, I think. I think I already got one of these. I did with another order. Thing is, if you're going to order... Hold on. Just going to tip over in a second here. Okay. If you're going to order yarn, you're always better off ordering at the same time because you're going to get the same dye lot. This is the same as that one, so it's the same, like merino wool, like wool 52, cashmere 10, polyester 38. Because when the dye lot changes with yarn, it can be a problem, especially if it's a solid color. If it's variegated, a lot of the times you really can't tell because it's variegated anyway. Now, if I have that other one, I have it in the other room. Yeah, I have it in the other room. I'm going to go get it. But this, it's so pretty. Look at the color. Look at the color on that. Oh, I love this one. This is beautiful. I'm going to go get that other one just so we can see the color, if there's a color change. All right, I found it. So this is the one I had at home. I like this so much, I ordered another one. Hang on, guys. Hang on. He's just been terrible today. All right. Hopefully he'll quiet down for a little bit. All right, so this one here, this one says 95% merino, 5% nylon. This one is polyester, cashmere, and wool. I'm telling you, this is the same stuff. It's just different. It's just a different manufacturer. It's the same manufacturer. It's just a different. They're just putting on a different label. But like, see the colors? They do blend and match. Look, you know, it's with a variegated. It's harder to tell if you don't have the same lot. You know, but it's pretty though. It is so pretty. Oh, I love this. I don't know what I'm going to make with these, but it is so pretty. And it's nice and, to me, it's soft. It's, you know, oh, it's pretty. I like it. So I do think it's worth it for the price. I do think it's worth it, but I mean, it's really personal preference whether you're willing to take that chance. I am, because I can always, say I start something like this and I run out of the color. Well, I can go on one of my crochet groups and see if somebody has something similar, or I'll just add like an accent color. You know, I might do that. Or I might take the thing apart and make something else with it. I mean, I've been known to do that. You know, so you just, I mean, something like this, you probably only need at the most 2 to make a scarf. 1 for a hat. So you can make a scarf and a hat. You know, it'd be a small project. I mean, there's a lot. I don't know how much. It doesn't say what the yardage is. It does say it on the page. Like when you go into it. Does it say Germany over here? Oh, that's funny. This has like a German. Oh, EU. Okay, that's just different stuff. Never mind. All right, so now we got these. These are merino wool. And I just like these colors. Although the one I wanted was a different color. This one says 95% wool, 5% polyester. And this one says the same thing. Polyester, acrylic, to me it's the same. It's a man-made fiber. They're very similar. You know, especially now. So many things now are very similar as far as how they feel. You know, polyester used to be a lot rougher. Now it's much softer. You know, sometimes you can't even tell. You know, and acrylics, there's so many different versions of acrylic. I actually love acrylic yarn, I ain't gonna lie. I just find it's easy to work with. Easy to wash. Now, I wouldn't know if this is washable or not. Ooh, that feels nice, though. I love wool. I just love yarn. Let's see. I'll go to the yarn store and I'll be touching all the yarn. That's how I am. I love feeling it. This is nice and soft. So this is 50 grams. It says regain 15%. I don't know what the hell that means. I wonder if that's recycled. Maybe. It says it's moth proof. Well, that's good. Is it washable? Machine washing. No chlorine bleach, of course. Supposedly you can iron it. You can dry in the shade. Dry cleaning, hand washing. I would dry something like this flat, you know. Let me feel it. Oh, it's nice. It's soft. It's nice. It feels like wool. It smells like wool to me. It has that. Wool has a certain smell. So it has kind of that bit of that smell to me, but it's fine. I can see a little bit of the hair there, the wool. Like occasionally you'll find a fiber. That's pretty. Oh, I like that. And let's try this one. These are going to be the same moth proof. It's the same label, basically. I think they're the same manufacturer, just adding a different label depending on who they're making it for. Because it feels exactly the same. Smells exactly the same. I think it's the same. Okay. So this for sure there'd definitely be enough here to make a sweater. Same thing. This is that maybe size 2, 1-ish. But you can use other than a giant crochet hook, you can double it up if you wanted to. Make it into like a 4, because that's what that would be. But yeah, no, it's fine. I can easily work with this. You know, there's actually something I'm making. It's a shrug. Super, super, super easy pattern. But unfortunately, sometimes the easy pattern is the ones that gives you the hardest time. And it's a very lightweight shrug thing for like spring and summer. This size in particular is perfect for it. Perfect, because it's very open, so it doesn't matter if it's actual yarn. I'm using more of a bamboo yarn I think on it, because I've been doing other things, so I don't remember. So yeah, it's definitely something like this would be really nice or something like that. I think actually I might use one of these to make that shrug again, now that I got the hang of it, because I'm going to switch a couple things on it, because the woman that did it online, I love her, but she occasionally will screw up her directions. And I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. You know, so I bought the pattern, and I'm like, yeah, there's a reason why it doesn't make sense, because she didn't do it right. But, alright, so this is what I have. I have a big yarn haul. I like them all. As you can see, I don't know, I couldn't tell you about the fiber content, because it's labeled differently, and they all feel the same to me. Is it worth it? Yes. I do think getting yarn through Temu is worth it. Because the ones that I've gotten, I have liked. Have I used them yet? No. But that doesn't mean anything. I can look at yarn and be like, okay, I can use this for this, that, and the other thing. And I can, by the feel of it, I can tell you that I'm going to use it or not use it, or like it or not like it. There's certain yarns I don't like. Like, I don't like those big fluffy yarns. What the hell are they called? They're not chenille. I forget what they're called. People make like little animals and things out of them. I don't like working with those. They're not my thing. I like regular yarn, normal yarn. These yarns, everything I've gotten today that I now that I think of, other than those tiny ones, I'm not sure those are worth it. If it was like $5-ish for those sets, then yes, if they're worth it. If they're more than $5, I'm going to return them. I just don't remember what I paid for them because the skeins are too small, you know. I mean, I'll be lucky if I get... Ow. Oh, my sciatica is acting up. Ouch, ouch, ouch. I'll be lucky if I get a hat or 2 hats out of this. This may make one scarf, but it won't make a hat. Or it can make 2 hats, but not a hat and a scarf. You know, unless you're doing a tiny scarf. You can do one of those little tiny ones. They're almost like they look like a little bow. With that, it would work. But it's just such a small amount of yarn. This is like one regular skein of yarn. That doesn't give you a lot. So this one, and this one might go back. Only because I don't think that they are actually worth... But they're not going to be very useful to me. If they're more than $5, $5 or $6, they're going to go back because I don't think they're worth it. That's the only one. Although I like the yarn, it's very soft. It needs to be bigger. The skeins are way too small. I don't even know what you'd call that. Like bonbon skeins? I mean, these are teeny. Look how small these things are. And of course, it doesn't tell you how many yards or anything are on here. It doesn't. Nothing like that. So, oh, it is what it is. All right, so that's my yarn haul. I hope you guys like watching this. 99% of it, yeah, I'm happy with. I'd be happy with this. I would be perfectly happy with this if they were bigger skeins. But these are just too small. All right, you guys, have a great day wherever you are. Take good care of yourselves. Blessings and thank you.